I'm Miguel.
And I'm Alex, and today we're going to show you how to make a lava lamp with oil, salt, food coloring, and water. Okay, the first thing that you're going to want to need, you're going to want 800 milliliters of water and 200 milliliters of oil, but since we did not have a beaker big enough, we had to shorten that. So we have a 400 milliliter vial of water, and we're going to add 100 milliliters of oil to the solution. This is an 80 milliliter, so I'm going to have to bring it up to 80, then bring it up to 20. Right. That's 80, and you want to slowly pour it into the water, so the oil reaches, so it basically hangs atop of the water. So as you can see, the oil and the water are separated, and the oil just sits on top of that. I'm about to add the extra 20 milliliters of oil to finish off the solution. Now you can see that there are a lot of bubbles in the solution. That's all trapped air within the oil. And I'm going to wait for these to pop a little bit more. Then after they pop, I'm going to add the food coloring. Instead of using one color today, we are going to try to experiment with two. So I'm just going to wait another minute. Okay, so now that there's pretty much little bubbles in here, we're going to add the solution. Add a couple drops of food coloring. Now we're going to add the salt. And the salt is going to take all the oil and it's going to bring it down to the bottom. It's going to bring it all the way back down. And as the oil is going up, it's taking back bits and pieces of the food coloring and it's shooting it back up, as it does right here. But some of the food coloring did manage to escape from the sides, which meaning it did not get covered in the bubble. But usually, you can see all, as you're looking in right now, you can see all of the oil slowly shooting up to the top. Let's add a little bit more salt. Let more oil escape down to the bottom. You might have to come a little bit closer to see this, but it's all just slowly going back, and probably should use color. But that's how you make it. And what happens is how it works is when the salt is entered into the solution, it takes, the weight of the salt takes pockets of the oil back down to the bottom of the solution, and it slowly, as the salt goes to the bottom, but the oil comes back up. So it actually leaves the oil and goes to the bottom, and the oil shoots back up to where it originally standing. And when it does that, it brings back the food coloring that could have been trapped inside of that oil, and then it shoots it back up with it, making a lava lamp style effect. So it's more or less a safer way to have a lava lamp without the burning. Oh, do you have anything to say, Miguel?
It works better without the acetyl tablets because it fizzes. And the reason why you wanted to put the oil in slowly so that it creates bubbles. Because if you pour it in too fast, it'll just form into one blob. So we want to pour it in slowly.
And that would be our experiment.